You know what it is. It's the Front Left podcast, Front Left of All Conversations. My name's Tezza and I'm joined with
Trick or Trey. Jeez.
Oh, Josh, I left you yesterday. So, Josh, Harry, what's going on, people?
What's good? How are we, people?
I'm alright, you know.
Alright, man. Alright.
Can't really complain, innit?
Yeah, man, we chilling.
Life is good.
So it's alright for
Working on
me, to be
everything
honest.
like the usual.
Just going, living day to day.
Anyway, we're going to get straight into it. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the whole Philip Schofield, however you want to pronounce it. Schofield scandal. Obviously, he recently came out saying that he's gay after being married for 27 years and
Actually,
having kids.
The biggest shock to me that he was married for 27 years. I thought Mum was gay from the jump in it.
I thought as well. Like
when I so I only know Mum from what he used to do something before this morning.
Dancing on Ice, was it?
Dancing on? Nah, we ain't dancing on ice.
I don't know.
It's always that
the,
as well. And then
that's
else.
the old Don who does Dancing on Ice. The
No,
old man.
Nah, he done Strictly Come Dancing.
Is it?
Yeah, but he's passed away.
He died, innit?
Yeah.
With the woman, Cat Daly.
Tessa Daly.
Tessa Daly.
And then
Cat Daly did something else.
So when I was speaking to my mum about it, so my mum's known of Philip Schofield for time, so he must have been doing other stuff. So I said to my mum, I thought he was gay. She was like, no, he has a wife and kids. So for us younger generation, I feel like we already had that
in our heads.
He was gay.
Yeah.
But the older generation knew he had a wife and kids. Yeah. My mum looked at me and was like, no, he was married already. But I was like, no, you can tell he's gay.
Sorry to interject. You know, because obviously he's married, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not saying that you can't be married to somebody from like a different sex. You know, growing up, I just always thought, if they're married, then they can't be gay. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I always thought. I don't know whether that's people's perception.
I agree, especially when you got that perception when you're younger, when you're a child, you're thinking, if the man's with a man, if a man's with a woman, like that's just them. Kind of thing. Like they won't change in later life. But obviously, I think it can change. Was it John Lennon as well?
He wasn't gay.
No, not John Lennon. What's his? Not
what?
I've forgotten his name now.
From the Beatles?
No, I don't know whether he's from the Beatles now. Who's the person who was married but he came out as gay?
Caitlyn Jenner.
But no. I can't remember who it was. Is it John Lennon?
No.
I don't know who I'm thinking of.
Go on, mate. Carry on anyway.
Anyway, I can't remember who I was thinking of, but anyway, that other people have come out in the previous and said that like, no, Elton
John was always gay
John.
from the jump.
Yeah. What was it?
He was always gay.
Oh, mad. I must be thinking of someone else anyway. But anyway, obviously, when you're younger, like I was saying, the perception of someone, like a man and a woman together, you're probably thinking they're just together for like forever kind of thing. But with the Philip Schofield thing, like a lot of people were saying like, I
thought he was gay.
Like, people didn't really care.
He's got gay, not to say harsh, but he's got gay characteristics. So that's how I kind of figured he was gay. But then, which is kind of mad now that the wife can. There's so many questions I'd love to ask him, and I'd love to ask his wife because if it's going into court now, she can get like a big divorce package, like a very more than entitled now.
What for him just coming out or
it's tricky now. So in the laws of court now, they could be like, she can now start playing the cards that man technically cheated. He lied to her.
Fair kind of.
Yeah, so they look at different things to weigh up the settlements. He cheated. He also admitted he was gay from the beginning of marrying his wife. He said that.
Is that what he said at the beginning of it?
He said that before when he said even though he was marrying her, he knew he was gay. Yeah. But I think one thing that I heard someone saying is like, obviously that was 92-ish. He was saying like maybe the backlash of
him coming out as gay.
Back then would have been completely different. So and he said he's also come out and he said that he had like suicidal thoughts and he suffered a bit of like depression and stuff like that because he didn't know how to come out and say, like, he's basically been harboring a secret for that long.
I think especially because he's in the limelight as well. Like, obviously their program. They've had people come on before trying to like come out and things like that as well. So
Yeah.
he must be thinking maybe at the back of his head that the guests are coming on sharing what they're about. The pressure building inside him. He must be thinking as well. Like
There was no pressure.
Like how can he do it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I generally feel like he got blackmailed. So if he could keep on having this lie, he would have. Because you need to think of that now. Philip Schofield is a public figure.
Yeah.
So it's not in his best interest to come out gay. So this is what I said. So I've been, like, I was breaking it down to be like, this is kind of conspiracy. Because if you look at the whole him coming out to the whole what's happened previously, what's happened in a whole month of the whole Boris stuff,
Yeah.
and then to this, and then of him coming out gay, there was a 2-minute window where the Sun released a paper of him coming out as gay after he said he was gay. You can't run a piece without getting it authorized that quickly. Who writes it up that quickly as well? So then I feel like the person, so wait, it did come out that it's kind of now there's a leak. I don't know how true it is, but he had an affair, or he's having an affair.
Yeah, with one of the ITV runners.
With one of the
So
ITV.
from his own like company kind of.
Yeah.
thing?
So
Okay.
One
he
of the
got him
people
the
who works
job.
there.
All
He
right,
got him
okay.
a job,
Yeah.
and apparently it's been going on since he was 17.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the guy's 24 now.
Yeah.
So then he was leaking the story, but I think that's true because for the Sun to get that information before he come out with it, the Sun's a bullshit newspaper.
Fuck the
But
Sun.
at the same time, for them to have that kind of facts, they must have offered him Big P for
Yeah.
him to come out, and then the timing is not like, boom, it happened. Half an hour later, it came out. It's I've come out as gay. The Sun. ran the
So
paper.
he
Yeah.
obviously, like you said, going back to him being blackmailed, he must have known it's gonna come out this day or whenever.
He knew
for
it was
him
gonna come out.
Wow.
Yeah.
What I saw recently, basically, even though you're saying he's been blackmailed and stuff, what has come out recently is saying that some people already knew he was gay,
Yeah.
just not everyone. So I think he'd already either told people or they already got the gist, but he said that some of the people that he worked with already knew, and he used to use this morning and the people that he used to work with as a safe space for him to be himself, because it came out saying that some people already knew.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know whether, even though you said it's blackmail, and maybe the people who already knew are the ones in behind it. I don't
then-
know. I know it sounds snaky, but like,
It makes me think that if the people in this morning already knew, his wife must have knew. So she was only in that relationship as business purposes.
well, they'd still have 2 kids.
No.
3 innit?
It's 2.
2
Two.
kids.
But
Two.
then-
One's 27, one's 24.
But then you need to think of it as well, like,
Daughters.
she must have been like, I'm just going to get a cushy life and just live it out. She must be fucking somebody on the low. No, because you can't be telling me, yeah, if you're gay, like, if you know you're 100% gay, then I know that your wife repulses you. Like, there's a point that, because you didn't say he was bisexual.
Yeah.
If he said he was bisexual, I'd be like, alright, cool. But you didn't say he was bisexual. You said you're gay. You didn't say anything else. So no, I know there's a period of time that you haven't been fucking your wife.
Well, see, with the
never know,
repulses, I
though.
think maybe
Nah, but then he's not gay.
I don't. I can't.
I can't
give
put myself
you that.
into
Yeah,
that
exactly.
into those shoes, but I kind of feel like
might
obviously
be acting.
looks go anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like obviously when you get with somebody that's the initial attraction, obviously at the beginning he's probably maybe lied and said he is gay. He knew it before going into this marriage. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like at the same time, once you're so used to being in somebody's company for so long, it's like a friendship. That's how I see it now.
Yeah, I know what
like,
you mean. So you don't
okay,
want to like hurt that person.
on paper, they're husband and wife,
Mm.
but they're probably just more closer as friends. Maybe again, I don't know, but
Yeah.
But then,
that's what it seems to me.
But then she has needs.
She does. No, but he may still or even if obviously we don't know the full story behind it, but if what you're saying is that like he's not fulfilling it, you never know. Maybe he allowed her to get her needs somewhere else
So that's what I was thinking.
on the low,
Because
and just like it's been like a
she
mutual
100%
agreement
must
kind
have
of thing.
knew that he liked men. I don't give a fuck.
See, that's what I was trying to think in my head, because I'm thinking for 27, if you're married to someone for 27 years, you're going to know the majority of them. You're going to know their characteristics. You're going to know even just little things, how they react to something, how they're going to think when you do something. And I'm just trying to piece together, even if how he may come across on TV as being like a big camp or whatever, to like just, can you really suppress that all the time? I don't know how you can suppress that.
That's a long time to suppress that.
That's a long time to suppress.
No, I'm not saying he does, but I'm just.
She had the first 2 kids, and that was the last time it was touched. Like, he basically used his wife as a surrogate.
Russ. No, but I wouldn't just go that deep, but I think he did actually probably, because if he knew from when he was getting married, he did it from a political and business point of view.
I'm just gonna have kids
like,
this way.
Yeah, I'm gonna have kids, and I'm gonna portray myself as this way, so there's no backlash, and my career will prosper. And so, because it could have been completely different, because I coming out in 1992, and he's on TV. I don't think he would have. He might have still had his own lane and stuff, but it would have been completely different.
Because I think regardless whether you're gay or not, I think just generally as a man anyway, I think even back in the day, even maybe to some extent still now, it's kind of like, oh, you're a man, just get over it.
Yeah.
You know, man up, or that's the term.
I just need to know the logistics. I want to know how when was the last time he really hugged his wife? Because this this is it's not even funny. Like, I need to know, man, because
I swear they hugged like to the day.
A proper.
That was some sympathy hug.
Yeah, I want to know, like, when, because these are the things I want to know. Like, was he still doing the biz?
I don't know, man.
This is what
I don't even know whether
she needs to write a book. I
don't even know whether those kind of things will even end up coming out.
I need to know, because boy, I want to know if, man, like, when was the last time man lipstick, and then how did he feel? Like, I want to know, like, the both emotions from his part and her part. How did it make him feel? How did she feel? Did she know the relationship coming to an end? Did she actually really have love for man? Is it a business relationship? How did he look at it that way?
From my point of view, it must have been partly a business relationship. It must have been. You can't tell me that you're with someone for that long and not have a slight feeling. Like, you might not be like, oh, my man is gay or whatever, but you must pick up on little signs and signals.
Bro.
Like,
Probably in the bedroom, like, can I have it like
But that's what I'm saying. Are they now in separate bedrooms? A lot of people do that, you know.
But then again, with this field of work, wouldn't he be on the road most of the time anyway?
Nah, this morning is only.
I don't know how.
It's only like a 6-hour stint, and then he's back at home.
Is it 6 hours?
I don't know, but I swear it starts like.
Yeah, but don't they have to do bare planning beforehand anyway?
Nah, it's filmed daily.
Yeah, film daily, but won't you still have like planning and work and shoots and cuts and stuff that you have to do anyway?
Nah, I don't know.
Because well, obviously one of our boys will have a better sort of insight to that. But I watched what program is it? The morning show on like.
No, they actually record it. I only found out this out the other day. They record, so it's like the late show as well. They record it like, especially the late show, they record it like a Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
And then portray it's night time.
Yeah, but I think this morning's
live.
Because they've always got something for the YouTube channel, for the Twitter and everything that day.
Yeah.
So like.
Okay, so the whole thing's live.
Yeah.
There's no bits that
because people call in. People call in as well. Yeah.
So like kind of like a radio show, but obviously on TV.
Okay,
sort of.
that's the best way to.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Because they have like little segments, and they always have like things like parents, if they're in, like, I don't know, whatever the topic is, like, oh, my son is
school meals and stuff like that,
something along those lines, or my son's getting bullied, how do I help him? Because I've seen it before, and the parents are phoning in live, so it is up and coming. But the one thing I was also going to say is, like, I think it's very interesting the timing of how he's come out, because obviously he had all that scandal with Boris and stuff, Boris Johnson taking pictures, and I saw like a tweet saying that very interesting that like Philip Schofield is now coming out as gay, but he didn't mind taking a picture with Boris Johnson, who like is like called gay people like tank top bum boys and all those kind of different things. He said
Boris Johnson. No,
I'm just saying it verbatim. But the people are saying like it's quite ironic, basically. Like he was picture taking photos.
Isn't Philip a Tory anyway?
No,
I
he's
don't know. No,
conservative.
people were saying that he is because.
Wait,
No,
oh,
it's
that
not
is
the same.
Tory. Yeah.
Did you say no? He's conservative.
Somebody didn't vote.
Said that. But yeah,
You could have been the deciding factor for Brexit, man.
Pizzas do
Yeah,
me
man.
different. Okay, now.
yeah, we had the pizza just before.
Well, actually really slumped up.
Onto Isaac going.
Yo, no, my eyes are really actually going. My field is closing up. Yo. Hey.
The gluten and the cheese has got
Shit,
to Josh up.
man,
Plus
just
the
switched up
water's
plan.
actually doing something
Might
to me,
have to
man.
switch to a plant-based diet, man.
That's But also, anyway, speaking of like, I know Philip Schofield came out gay as well, but so did Jamila Jamil.
She gay?
She came out as queer. I'm not really 100% sure what the term queer means.
Stop lying.
She did? Jamila
Since when?
Jamil? Like a week ago?
She a
Black
singer?
one?
Nah, that's Jamelia.
Who's the Jamila
Jamila
Jamil?
Jamil?
She's a presenter and an actress.
The black
Oh.
one?
No, not the one who sings Superstar.
Wait, is that her name as well?
Jamelia Jamil is someone else. She's from like Arab.
Oh, I need
And
to see
she's
a
a
photo.
BBC thing.
Yeah, get a picture of her and you'll see. Jamil, not Jam. You're thinking of Jamelia is on Loose Women. Yeah.
That one.
Some kind of superstar. Not that one.
Oh.
She's
Yeah,
a,
okay, she's in
She
there.
had one song, didn't she?
yeah, but she's like she's a TV personality.
Yeah, Jamila Jamil. She was the
Yeah.
first
Let
Maya
Let
Jama.
me see.
Yeah,
Let me see.
yeah,
No,
that
no,
one.
she actually was.
Yeah, you know it as soon as you see it.
She was a BBC presenter, but she was she's the first. This is where they found Maya Jama. This is the mold.
So yeah, so she came out as being queer. I don't really understand what that term means.
There's a
to
lot of
anyone.
different terms.
Yeah,
Does that mean the same thing?
I think it's like lesbian, but I think there's more to it. So I'm not really.
She was
too
on
sure.
T4. That's what I remember on.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
T4. Yo,
Didn't he
T4
sell like
used to
festivals
bomb.
and stuff?
Yeah, that's where she was on.
Okay.
Yo, she set the pace back then, you know. She was so paying. So does that mean she likes men and women?
That's bisexual, isn't it?
That's bi. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna try and find the definition of what someone who.
It says her partner is James Blake. James Blake, the singer.
the singer. You're
Yeah,
a
I
beautiful
think so.
guy.
You are
No, that's James
Oh,
Blunt.
James Blunt.
Chidoka.
What? I got one thing wrong, man.
James Blake is another indie artist, but James Blake's hard.
Okay, so the definition of queer is an umbrella term for sexual and gender minorities who are not heterosexual, so who are not straight, and are not cisgender, meaning like straight and liking the opposite sex. Does that make sense? So if you're cisgender, you're a man who likes women.
Okay.
Get me? So she's not a woman who likes men.
She's
She
a woman who
likes-
likes.
No, she's just attracted to anything.
Potentially.
So you know who else is like that? Lady Leisha.
Is
I
she?
read the article. She said they call it binary. It's not called
Non-binary,
queer.
innit?
No,
Is that when they
non-binary-
don't classify as...
No.
No.
Non-binary is when you don't classify yourself as a gender.
Okay,
Okay.
No. So
It's like asexual, kind of.
it's not-
as if you are plant.
if you type in Lady Leisha,
my head.
it's basically she's attracted to neither man. She's attracted to men or women.
It's
but-
really like the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pansexual.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, let me find
Wow,
that.
I'm learning today, bro.
Regardless of the gender, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, so pansexuality or omnisexuality is the sexual, romantic, or emotional attraction towards people regardless of their sex or gender. So basically, if you're
If you like what you like, you
basically,
okay.
doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, whatever.
I
doesn't
don't
matter.
discriminate.
Don't discriminate. I just like you for your beliefs or the way you think, etc. So, I mean, based on the definition of what queer is, it seems a little bit same as being homosexual or being lesbian. So I'm not too sure, but yeah, she came out and she got a little bit of backlash. But I mean, I'm not too like. My question was like, the celebs have to come out with this.
They always come up with different things though.
Yeah, like, do
to
they have
stay
to?
relevant, man.
Like-
That's why they call their kids weird names.
Do you know who's got weird kids' names?
Who?
Jamie Oliver's kids.
What are you called?
Oh, bro.
Jake,
Like Orange or something?
No.
Punchy Jake Rice.
One said,
Can we play a
Punchy.
game of Hangman with these names?
bro, they are different. So
I can't believe T4's over. T4 was fucking sick. T4 Saturdays and T4 Sundays.
basically, Jamie Oliver's children.
Nick Grimshaw, you know.
The first one's called Poppy, Honey, Rosie Oliver.
Now there's some nice names.
Poppy Onion.
No, Poppy, Honey,
Oh,
Rosie Oliver. That's
Oh,
one
is it
name.
one name?
That's one name.
That's like a
Martin.
Nigerian name. My name is Babatunde Olewanale. But that's just the English version.
Yeah. The other one's called River Rocket Blue Dallas.
yeah, Blue Dallas, you know. I know the Rocket one.
Petal Blossom Rainbow Oliver.
Oh, they're getting bullied in school, man.
Now they go private school, so it's normal.
I still bullied them.
Buddy Bear Maurice Oliver.
Buddy Bear, what? Maurice?
Yeah.
Is that a boy?
I'm gonna.
I hope so.
I hope so. And Daisy Boo Pamela Oliver.
You know what? Yeah. It's not bad.
Everyone's got the Oliver thing. Oh,
Was
James.
that
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Right. Jeez.
That is the most stupidest thing I've ever said on the pod. Yeah, I need to go home, man.
That's
the
did
Peter
he say?
talking.
They've all got the Oliver name.
You're on your
He's
phone,
got
man.
one. No, I'm looking at this T4 thing. I never knew T4's over.
Oh,
My
no.
mind's actually blown.
Basically, the last name's Oliver, innit? And
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was like, oh, they've all got the Oliver name, innit?
It's mad.
Oh,
It's actually mad.
this actually just throw me way off. Way off.
Yeah.
And enough about flipping people's celebs,
burgers and shit.
celebs Jake Rice and the names and stuff. Moving on to, as we were talking about like society pressures and stuff, obviously recently we've heard Love Island that's on,
Oh, yes.
and I haven't really been keeping
You know
up, but
what,
To be
right?
honest, this is the worst season of Love
It
Island.
is, but it's picking up. I'm catching up.
Are you catching up?
I've watched the
catching
last
up.
few episodes, but like what you tend to see in Love Island is what people tend to do on like mainly on Twitter and other social medias, but mainly Twitter, is they reflect what happens in Love Island in the real world.
Yeah.
And they try to like commentate or they try and portray stuff that happens in Love Island in the real world. When Love Island is really, really like intense.
Yeah.
And it's like the people who are on Love Island, they're there for a short period of time, but it seems like
Because it's intense in a condensed, confined sort of space, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, no wonder people are falling for people after like 2 days.
no, it's true. Like 3 weeks there is like probably the equivalent of like 3 months.
Because think about it, if I go on a date with a girl now, yeah, and what? I go on like 5 dates. Realistically, how long am I spending with them? Maybe 2, 3, 4 hours max.
Yeah, I don't do that, you know.
What you do?
Do you know what? I was just saying this to you the other day. Jarrell, innit? We was talking about the thing. So me and Jarrell are on the same kind of wavelength for dates. I can't do a 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour date.
What do you do the whole day?
Bro, if it means I'm gonna dedicate that day, innit? I'll dedicate. If I'm meeting someone at like, say now, I feel like he's the only person that's really on my
That's
on
a
my
full
thing.
hour shift, that, you know.
Because if
man.
he says to me now, yeah, yo, I think I've only done 1 3 hour date in my life and it was fucking dead. It was like, it was dead. And I was like, nah, I'm actually fully not about it. So I feel like if I said to you now, yeah, come, I'll link you at like 10. I'll be like, yo, actually I'd done another 2 to 3 hour date. I actually liked it, but it was kind of like, I was thinking in my head I could do a bit more.
What's your preferred time for you to go out on a date with someone? Or does it depend on what you want to do?
Depends.
Because I'm a bit
So
older
it depends. So if
I
I'm gonna take a thing out now,
don't like going out in the day, to be honest.
I don't like going out on a Saturday.
Saturday is the worst day to go
Saturday
out.
is the
You
worst.
see
I hate-
everybody, yeah, and like
Everyone's busy.
everyone's off work as well.
Everyone's off work. Everywhere's busy.
And it's not quiet.
Yeah.
Saturday and Friday after work is the worst. Friday after, man, especially in Manny, yeah, where everyone's doing work drinks. And you go to every place is chocker. And you're like, nah, I'm not actually about this. So I can do any day after work is wavy and a Sunday is a perfect time as well. But like, I love, if I'm going to do a Saturday, yeah, I'll be like, yo, let's start early. So I'd rather do like 5 and then carry it on. And if we're fucked by like 10, 11, be like, yo, let's carry on and stay out. And let's go from there. But then if I'm going to do a Sunday tip, it'll be like 7 and I can do like 7 to like whenever. But I'm not going to do like 7 and 9 and just chip. And just
Yeah,
be
that's
like,
dead. That's not enough time.
Yeah,
An
I
hour
like-
goes too quick, especially if you're enjoying someone's company. The hour goes too quickly. So you can imagine in Love Island the people who are there
yeah.
together all the time, like
Yeah.
how intense it is. Plus, they even share beds.
yeah.
Like they're so on top of each other that it gets to that point where it's like they've skipped the relationship bit and they've moved in.
Yeah.
And they're having the relationship whilst they've moved in.
So it's kind of like, let's say, for instance, you go somewhere and you look like buying like a package or something like that, and you see all the options. You're taking all the bits that are relevant. You're getting the actual main sort of bits.
See,
you know what I mean?
I kind of understand why people catch feelings quite quick, because then think about it this day. If we all spending imagine now me or any of one of us spending 4 days a week with one thing, and you're doing 5-6 hours or 7, or it's like you're going on dates
Each day.
No, 4 days a week.
Oh,
4 days a week.
4 days
like
a week.
5-6 hours.
5-6 hours, or they stay in yours and then they chip in the morning, and then you see them. They come to yours after work. So say from 6 till 6, they chip. You won't see them Tuesday. You'll see them Wednesday 6 till 6. Chip. See them Friday 6 till. Well, obviously feelings are gonna come out then. Then imagine seeing someone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but you're not doing dates. All you're doing is just sitting there talking.
Yeah, true. You're properly getting to know people.
Yeah, so you just
no wonder people get so jealous in there, because you're
talking. You just
obviously
talk.
you do the tasks and whatnot, but it is intense.
Yeah.
But what did you want to mention? You wanted to talk about how people are talking about their bodies.
Okay, so
I think she's nice, by the way.
She's not my type.
Shauna.
Yeah.
She's a bit too road for me, bro.
She's not
say
road.
No, yeah, bro. She's
Chelsea. She's from Essex, isn't it?
Yeah, but like how she speaks, everyone says that she's actually from South London because of how she speaks and everything like that. But no, I don't mean she's not my type because she's robe. Like she's not.
I see a lot of people like cuss her,
flavour.
but I see that a lot on like Love Island and stuff. So not even just on Love Island, people just like to fucking just talk a lot of maca about people's like body types and stuff. Like, no offense to her, I'm not even saying it in a bad way, but like
She looks good.
she's good in it. So a lot of people comment on her legs and comment on this and comment
When
on
I
that.
saw that, I didn't actually see the episode, and I didn't see. So I saw it like a few days later when people were talking about her legs. And when I saw the picture, I was like, "There's nothing wrong with it."
It's because if you look at compared to all the other girls, though, there's nothing on them, bro.
Yeah,
I
but
think
that's
it's
all.
also because I think they showed a picture that she used to be overweight.
Yeah.
She's lost weight, but
But I don't
obviously
even
if you
feel
lose
like
weight-
she was overweight. She was just chubs.
Yeah, that's what I
She
mean.
just
She was a
chubs.
bit but now she's in good shape. Obviously,
Healthy.
she's
And then
got bigger legs. So
The thing that kills me the most now, are you criticizing someone because they got a banging body and you're picking up on one small body part? First of all, the person who's criticizing, the one that I hate the most is when man's come and tell you, oh, you ain't big, or you're not big no more, or you lost it.
Yeah.
First of all, you couldn't even get to what I was doing, so why are you criticizing?
Come on.
You don't have the energy. So then how are you trying to critique someone if you couldn't even get to that point yourself?
Yeah.
And then I see a lot of people critiquing her. I'm like, first of all, she lost that. Not how long have you looked the same way you've looked all your life? Do you get what I'm saying? You didn't have the passion to get up and be like, yo, I'm going to bang out this and this. Because at the end of the day, gym ain't easy. People think if gym was easy, everyone would be having a banging body.
it's true.
Is it
but
actually
the
not? But like
dedication.
then, people like to critique, but then why haven't you got a big ass? Why aren't your tits big? Why aren't your legs good? Why aren't you got abs? Why aren't you hench? Because no one has the energy, but you got more energy to come and talk shit.
Keyboard warrior.
But one thing that I saw, well, not that I saw, but I've read somewhere, like, I feel like when some people, like, say things about other people, it's because they're insecure about themselves. So they start visualizing themselves in that person. So once they start seeing themselves in that other person, they're probably thinking, right, I don't want big legs. So then they start spouting out what their hatred that they may have for themselves to that person.
Yeah.
So then they're like, nah, I don't like her legs, or she looks funny, or whatever it may be. And most of the time, it's like, it's over the top. I feel, and then sometimes as well, especially on social media, I think people just do it to just try and be funny. Sometimes not even funny, or they're trying to be that person with that comment that everyone jumps on.
Like the first person to make like a meme or something like
That
that.
viral comment.
Yeah, or to be
Yeah.
viral over something. Because when I saw her, when they were talking about her legs, I was like, yo, don't they know thick thighs save lives, man?
Not gonna lie, I thought these are some big legs, to be honest. The power, they're not for me, innit? But like, nah. Be honest.
Man's a breast man.
I love a leg, innit? I love leg.
I like a
love
big
leg.
quad though. So.
But like, it's
Cankles,
just
bruv.
not for me, innit? But like, but like, people just like to express like, they're disgusting. I'm like, come on, bro.
I think there's a culture though, depending on where you're from. Like, different body sizes are celebrated a bit more.
But then isn't BBW the most searched thing in Nigeria?
That's what she's not Nigerian though.
That's what porn things say. But like, yo.
But it's the thing though, if they met in real life, they'd be like, oh, you look so good. I hate that fake shit, man.
Yeah, exactly. They'd never cuss her. Yeah, exactly.
No.
It's daft.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people don't know how to say things with chest in it. You're gonna come with that energy, then you need to come with that energy. Don't when you get called out on it, you be like, I just got caught up in the moment. You didn't get caught up in the moment. You thought you was big and funny to say what you needed to say.
Trust.
That's why I hate when people do stuff like that, man. It's not that deep. Just keep your comments to yourself.
No, it's true.
And like, imagine what they're saying about you. You're not top for the creme de la creme. I deeped it the other day. Like, if I could criticize someone, obviously 100 people are criticizing me. So then why am I thinking that I'm a part of the elite that no one's going to criticize me at anything? Because they're going to criticize me for the rest of my life. So why should I use that energy to go and critique somebody else? We all have flaws. We just need to deal with it and just accept them. But then people who can't get to your point criticize the most. Then I'm thinking, but if I could do it, why can't you do it? Why have you got this energy to critique if you couldn't do it yourself? Yeah. So it's a mad cycle we live in, but it's mad. I don't even think it's jealousy no more, man. I just feel like
I think people sometimes want to just hate somebody just for the sake of hating somebody.
Yeah, no, it's just I feel like as well. Sorry to cut you, but like what you were saying as well, because social media is like an outpour,
and it's so quick as well,
and so quick, and it's instant. People then feel they have to then also like participate. You don't need to participate in everything. Like you don't always need to like be part of a conversation. Like it's like if someone tweets something or someone says something, you don't have to reply. You don't have to put that energy. Or you see something, but I think especially with something like Twitter, because it's so active all the time, instant all the time, people feel like, yeah, I need to be on it. I need to be on it.
Yeah.
You see it when. Oh, I probably do it now and again as well. But like, see, like when people watch Love Island, it's like running commentary, like it's like you're watching it, but your Twitter fingers every 2 seconds because you're trying to balance the online social commentary with what's actually happening.
Yeah,
but
yeah, man.
Shauna's good, man.
She's good, man. But Callum,
buff,
the guy, sexy buffalo.
My eyes are cold. Boy,
drink some water, man.
I think it's the water that's doing me in as well, man. Boy,
is the ginger one in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
bro.
She is nice.
Nas fumbled the bag differently.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not critiquing in it.
No,
but this year's cast is not popping.
Do you know what it is? It's not even what they look like. Their personalities aren't really. There's no, I don't know, there hasn't been like a storyline I haven't even watched that much. I've watched probably like 4 or 5 episodes, but like it hasn't hit. And do you know what another thing is? It's too soon.
Too soon?
Because
do you know the one literally just finished?
Yeah, it's too soon.
When did it finish?
Well, it finished in the summertime.
In the summertime, but it felt like it's too soon.
6
yeah,
months?
but that's not enough time. Normally you get like a whole year where you can
you
can digest it and you get excited for it again.
But going back to the I'm on the episode now, but I'm not even spoiling it because I'm still behind, you know what I mean? But the guy who she's paired up with, I think his name is Callum or something from Manchester, there's some blonde thing in there, I think his name's Molly or something like that. And
so you're not even up to date, are you?
No.
Right, so I won't even say anything.
But I can see the pain in his eyes, man. He doesn't want to disappoint
Shauna.
Yeah, but that other guy, was his name Finn or something like that. He's like, yo, bro, but she's got sex appeal in it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
man,
you're behind, man. So
you know who had mad sex appeal?
Megan.
Oi, fam.
You were gonna
like
with the lap dance.
Not even the lap dance.
No, I'm just saying that was
that
one
whole
of the best.
series with Megan in it.
She was 2 years ago, innit?
Yeah.
Everything that she did was sexy. The sex appeal was like, you know when I think, I don't know, I've never seen someone that is just mad leng. Like, not even leng, it's like, she talked, she was sexy. She looked at you, she was sexy. She stood up, it was just sex on legs. Like, you just
sex on fire.
No. Every time I used to watch Love Island, I was like, yo, you're actually mad buff, you know, like. She doesn't look the same now.
She's a lesbian now, innit?
Yeah. But Megan now.
I swear that's what PR stuff.
I told you she's with Shanice Grams or Chelsea Grams.
Is that who she's with?
Yeah.
Oh, mad thing.
But
she was on another dating show and she was
celebs go dating.
Was that what it was? And she was dating. Yeah, I saw that.
But
that
like,
funny.
she was just Oi, when she was like to Wes, aren't you gonna kiss me? Mom was like, yo. Mom was like, I want to be you.
It's so dumb, lah.
She was. It was yo.
Do you reckon you could ever go on Love Island? Mum asked me this the other day when I was watching.
Would I go on Love Island?
If Megan was there, 100. If I found
yeah, but you
like,
don't know who. I don't think.
If I found a thing like Megan, that sex appeal, yeah, she was just too. I've never seen someone too sexy. She was walking, she was sexy. She was eating, it was too sexy. Like she was doing,
sexy.
She was doing, she was doing PG stuff made at 18. It was a bit mad.
I said drink of water and he got turned on. Jeez.
No,
even when thinking back at it now, even when some of the lads were like gassing over her, just chatting to her, and the camera pans on her reaction, she's looking at them.
Yeah, she got this really like, I wanna rap. Yeah, that look.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's intense.
It's actually intense.
Shit is getting intense now. But going back to your question, what was it? Would you go on Love Island?
Yeah. My mum asked me this the other day. I was watching.
I got asked this today as well.
Was there, and my sister went. He's already applied. The way my mum went. I was like, no, I haven't. The way she tell her lies for. The way she squealed, I was like, nah, you're mad. I was saying, you really think I could go on this and you watch it at home with the stuff they make me do? Nah.
I would like to know what the experience is like though.
Yeah,
I would
like to. Because obviously we only see like an hour, edited down, and like that's another thing that I was saying. The perception of like what we see on the TV, that's when people reflect it to the real life, like what we were saying before. It's so intense. It's not the same.
Do you know? Obviously, in that confined space for a long period of time, and then imagine some of the people just aren't getting anyone. Do you know what I mean? Like, not saying that Nas weren't getting anybody. Do you know what I mean? He's a good looking fella.
He had his things though, didn't he?
Kind of, but then
for time he was with that Shawnice in the beginning, and she wasn't on.
Been there, done that.
Yeah,
that was a sick move. That, but think about it. If you ain't getting no things yet, and then you make it to the Castle of Moor stage, your heartbeat must be like, yo.
I thought he was gay. You know?
Who knows?
Yeah, he's got this like.
I know. I can kind of know what you mean.
He's gonna
a
come
bit
out with this next Philip Schofield bonus. Everyone's gonna be like, yo,
starting conspiracies there, man.
Serious, man. Because that's how I thought. I was like, At first I thought, oh, he's like Kem. He's like Kem.
Kem isn't gay though.
No, Kem had that like flamboyancy.
Yeah, he's
but then I started thinking,
I met Kem. He's a cool guy. Yeah, he's small though.
Yeah, he's a small guy. Then you start thinking he's got there's something else there. But I
gotta make it look like Kem.
Who, your friend?
Yeah, he's the guy who owns the alpacas, bro. I'm not even joking, bro.
Alpacas, man.
Oh shit, I've unfollowed them. Oh, my bad.
Anyway, moving off the Love Island topic, there was a question that I saw on Twitter. I don't know whether you man saw it, but basically, let me just get it up when it loads. Yeah, so someone tweeted like, this is them like kind of tweeting to themselves. I've always asked this since I was a teenager. Why does society have such a heavy disdain for drug dealers, yet not anywhere near for drug users? There are a supply. What they are supplying a product. Oh. Yeah, supply and demand basically, but they are supplying a product to a willing customer in most cases. So like basically the drug dealer is the one who's like criticized and villainized.
Yeah.
Whilst the drug user is kind of like, I don't know, they get away with it.
I think with drugs, it's one of them. You can never predict how it's going to turn out. Do you know what I mean? You could get some product that's, I don't know, like really good. But then again, you might get some flaky batches. You know what I mean?
Flaky batches.
No,
it's just funny that word.
I don't even know like what you would use or anything like that. But yeah, like Our class as a business, let's say.
Yeah.
You know, if you know you can make money, you do that to make money. Do you know what I mean? Easy money. Do you know what I mean? If the supply's there, then you know they're gonna keep coming to you. So I understand. Like, you know, shouldn't really be blaming the drug dealer. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, it's the person who's using it. They're taking it at their own risk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sleeping, I'm thinking, oh, this pizza's done me in. Boy, fam, I'm actually suffering. But I was thinking about that. Basically, are you saying why they glorify drug dealers?
Nah,
basically?
so basically he was saying why is the criticism mainly on the drug dealer and not the drug user?
It's tricky because they're supplying a drug that causes harm. Like, but I feel like the government should be looked at. So you know, like legal highs.
Yeah.
They're not. I don't think there's no more legal highs. No more. I think they're all illegal.
They're all
But
illegal.
at one point, like legal highs was not killing, but it was sending man's mad. Like, but like, who was supplying them? I don't know who was supplying them, but the government were authorizing them.
But I think what he's trying to say is, without the need for it, there's no supply. Do you get me? Not the other way around.
Are you saying like, if it was made legal?
No. So basically, like, if there's no one who needs drugs, there's not going to be a drug dealer.
100%.
Yeah. So he's saying, why is it always the one who supplies the goods who gets criticized rather than the one who's taking it?
I think it should be
Like, he's saying, should it not be like either the other way around, or should it be like evenly fair? Because like without me having an addiction, being a nitty, like needing my crack cocaine or whatever, like I'm not a nitty, by the way. I'm just using myself as an example. But without me being the nitty, yeah, like there's no need for you to come to me selling me this product. Otherwise, what you'll end up doing is like you know the way you have like people who market their own stuff. You can get drug dealers marketing like to people who don't take drugs. Like, hey, have you seen this new product? It's called cocaine. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, there's a need for it.
Mano spice us on. Mambo spice.
I'm listening to what you want to say.
Spice one. When you were falling asleep.
I'm concentrating on what you want to say. It's so serious. It's actually some serious shit.
I was concentrating on
I think we need to put a disclaimer at the beginning of this pod, you know.
What you saying is some interesting stuff.
So
Someone's looking. What is actually enjoying what you're saying, man? Like,
basically what I'm saying, yeah, sure. But
I'm actually taking it in, man. Continue.
So basically what I'm saying is like, obviously in societies, a lot of societies, like, this is gonna go a bit deep, but back in like the 80s and stuff in America, in certain places in America, like I read up that there wasn't cocaine and stuff in certain parts of America.
Was that when they put it in the little tube things? I was not paid in full.
Nah, that's not
Similar.
No. I'm not talking about like the process. I'm just saying like in general, like at one point in America, the cocaine was imported from somewhere else.
Wasn't it the government that gave it out?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting to.
Oh, okay.
So the government obviously may have a war on certain people. Like in America, they do it to certain black areas and stuff, and they infiltrate it to the people. And then what happens is you either get hooked on it or you start selling it, and then they've created this cycle.
Yeah.
So they've created this cycle, but obviously that's a different case. But in general, like there's some people who are just trying to make money. I'm not condoning like being a trapper or whatever, because like
Trapper of the year.
Get your money legally. Do you get me? Like trapping ain't life. Trapping is dead. My connect isn't breathing. But yeah, so like obviously there's I think the question is trying to say like, stop blaming the people who's supplying it, because
so I know what you're saying. Yeah. So like really the people who are needing the drugs, basically if you stop them, there's no need for the drug dealer to be there.
Exactly.
That's what it really comes down to.
And if you create a system where like I've seen it in other places, like drugs aren't illegal everywhere, and certain drugs aren't legal everywhere. I saw on the news the other day, there was this woman, she was saying that like her son needs medicinal cannabis because he has seizures. I think he has epilepsy and stuff like that. And she said he was taking it and he hadn't had seizures. Like they stopped it.
CBD. Oh, this is the British woman.
Yeah,
Yeah. But she got criticised for that.
Yeah,
because
but
they said like she shouldn't be given the. So basically, there's a backstory to this because they went for like different doctors. The doctors couldn't stop the seizures. Then they went to like different medications and they started giving them like migraines and so on and so forth. So then from the migraines, she started doing her own research, came onto the CBD oil, started dosing his food. From dosing his food, the seizures stopped, and then she started getting backlash from like other parents and stuff. So,
Yeah,
like,
but I
how
think
you dosing your kids with weed? But it's mad because let me just jump onto this real quick. So I suffer from like insomnia and stuff like that, and
So you can't sleep.
yeah, and then you ever heard of like restless leg syndrome?
yeah.
So that's what I had. So when I started taking CBD oil, bro, I sleep like a lot better. Like instead of getting like 2 hours sleep, I get 5. Like for me that is massive.
Yeah.
Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like it's mad because I used to have my day to day from like I could run on 2 hours sleep daily, but I'll crash on a Sunday.
Yeah,
and
I
I'll sleep
remember.
for 20 hours.
Yeah, when you
remember.
crash.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like that's because I never sleep through the week.
So all
So
just
you get
catches
all
up.
his sleep
Yeah,
in
like,
one day kind
fucking
of
hell.
But
thing.
it's mad because I could last like a full week with like 1 hour sleep. And
That's
then
mad.
it will come into like
That's mad.
one day out of the week. It used to happen sometimes in work. It would be like, bro, I physically can't move. Like I need sleep now. And like my whole body will like sleep and then I'm done for like a whole full day basically. And I'll take that full day and that will get me through the week again. And I was like that for years. Like that was like that for like 5, 6, 7 years.
There's a guy I used to work with, and he would literally every day since he was young, he'd only sleep 3 or 4 hours a day, max.
That's mad. But CBD in the beginning, it's mad because I was gonna stop it. It used to give me the maddest headaches.
Really?
Boy,
There's
my
a
head
little
felt
side
like
effect to it.
my head.
What were you taking? Oil?
This oil. It felt like my head. So I used to take it before bed. I couldn't sleep. I
mad.
felt like my head was gonna explode. I don't know what it was. Felt like there was like this pressure. I was shitting it for time, you know. I didn't know what it was, but it was like this pressure. Every time I used to take something like CBD, and I took something else before bed as well, didn't work as well. It's fucking bullshit.
What, like night nurse or something?
It's in a capsule. Maybe it's not night. It's called night something. Calms.
Yeah.
Bare people were saying they were falling asleep from this calms bullshit. When I took these calms, my head was rattling. Like, so then I realized my tolerance at night, I shouldn't be taking stuff at night. So I switched taking CBD to the first thing in the morning. So then by like midday, whatever pressure I have dies down and then I sleep at night. So I can bear the pressure in the day. I still get the headaches, but then
Is it the type of CBD oil
bro,
that you
I've
use?
tried different CBD
I was,
oil.
Maybe you shouldn't use
I was
CBD
gonna
oil.
say though, like I
Well,
think
I'm sleeping
I
now
think you
a
can
lot
deal with
better.
I could be wrong, but I feel like you deal with the pressure throughout the day a lot because there's a lot of things
a
going
lot
on.
better in the day than night.
Because at night time,
yeah.
all
quiet.
you're quiet.
Yeah.
That pressure I used to get at night, I was like, what the fuck? It is like my head was rattling. Took them calms, my head was even more rattling.
Mangled.
Then I started taking it in the morning. As soon as I take it in the morning, I'm getting on with the day. And then, boom, it's easier for me to sleep.
Maybe you should try meditation. Deep breathing, man. Deep breathing. I used to I don't do it as much. But like when I used to like Wim Hof, if you've ever seen Wim Hof on like Joe Rogan or in general, the Iceman, they call him Wim Hof. Like he does this breathing technique where he breathes through his mouth like that. But he does so many in 1 minute and then he holds his breath and he doesn't breathe. And all the carbon dioxide or whatever he's ingested stays in his lungs and he doesn't breathe. And he closes his mouth and he times it, and the longest he's gone is like 5 minutes or 3 minutes.
And then what happens? He falls asleep.
No, he's ingested that much oxygen into him that he's cleared all the carbon monoxide into his body out. He's filled his lungs with oxygen and he can go 3 minutes without actually physically breathing out. But he does that and he does different challenges. Like he'll go into minus 10 degree water or ice, and he'll stand in it and he'll just have shorts on. And because of his breathing techniques, he'll heat up his body through breathing. He's in like World Guinness Book of Records and all sorts of stuff. So everyone check out Wim Hof. But again, deep breathing for meditation. But sorry, just before you jump in, back to the thing where you're talking about like, the parents saying that like she's getting criticised because of the cannabis and stuff. I think it's because a lot of people aren't really educated on it. So like the human body has natural cannabinoids in them, so that's why cannabis reacts to your body to make you. It's a relaxer basically.
So is every sort of drug just heighten one of the senses or chemicals within your body? Is that how it works? Is it or?
It depends.
What
Yeah.
chemicals in there, no?
It depends what you take and what form you take. Because I've done a little bit of research and I've looked up, and even when I went to Amsterdam, I was even like asking them and checked up. Obviously, if you get cannabis or CBD without the THC, the tetrahydrochloride, whatever it's called, that's the high.
That's the thing that
Yeah, that's the thing that'll get you high. So when people have CBD oil or CBD products, hasn't got any.
Yeah.
So when you look at something, it'll have a CBD to THC content.
Oh, that's that thing in physics, isn't it? I mean, not physics, chemistry.
Yeah, so it'll have a content. So things with a lower THC means you won't get a high from it. You'll just get the medicinal products because it comes from a plant, a sativa plant. And there's two parts of it. But like a lot of people, that's why there's a hemp, and hemp is used for like back in the day. People used to use hemp for like building like
CBD weed.
People used to use
What, do you smoke it?
people used to use the hemp for like all sorts of things, like buildings and stuff. Like if you get hemp and you stretch it, stuff like that, you can like you can use it like for all sorts of stuff.
And it gets you high? No. Doesn't?
No, it's just CBD.
So apparently CBD is good for cancer as well.
Yeah, anti-cancerous properties.
You want me to open it?
Anyone who has seizures, anyone has MS, multiple sclerosis. Yeah. Anyone who has epilepsy, it calms your nerves and stuff.
So what's the difference between this and normal weed?
Is it strong?
THC in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did they take it from dried weed? Because I know it's oils from CBD.
Yeah, so the oil's extracted.
It's the plant.
Oh, so they just okay.
So this is
It smells nice, man.
Okay. So then you just get it online.
Yeah.
Decent. You okay, Tessa?
That smells so
Man's
good.
like, whoa.
Ooh.
He's out here singing Bob Marley songs.
As you were saying about the whole CBD thing. So yeah, the war on drugs. Like, what was the question that you asked for? How does it act?
Does it heighten like any sort of
CBD?
Yeah,
just anything,
anything, or just drugs in general.
I think it depends. So drugs are in different categories.
I don't know if
drugs are in different categories. There's depressants.
Yeah, it helps with like anxiety. It helps with
CBD.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah, because it's
and then
inflation.
inflammation.
Yeah.
I know.
Soreness.
Yeah, and
muscle recovery. Yeah.
So basically,
that's why fighters use it as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So basically, like in the sativa, the THC and the CBD, when you take the THC bit, that will give you hallucinogenics. That will make you high. That can induce people. If you smoke too much weed before the age of 16, it can trigger schizophrenia in certain people. So people might not ever have schizophrenia, but if you smoke a lot of weed, it can trigger that. Like some people, I remember watching Waterloo Road back in the day, and there's a kid who used to start hearing voices and stuff, and he didn't understand why. Then he went to the doctors and they were asking him like, "Yo, do you smoke this type of weed?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he started getting schizophrenia because he started smoking too much weed. So certain things can trigger stuff that you don't even know is happening. But then there's certain drugs that are extracted from plants that can actually help, like different things. Just really getting into this talk here.
I'm actually listening.
Mad thing.
Mad.
Just really.
Joe,
really
before when you were trying to explain the nitty thing, I was just thinking of Kendrick Lamar on Power, man. When you're like, hello.
Yeah. But you know what? Actually, it's funny that you mentioned the nitty thing. Flipping. So there's movies and there's films that on TV programs, like they always not some glorify and some like try and explain to it. But I don't like how, say like for example, Top Boy had bare different like narratives, and people only took the narrative that everyone.
I must have been the only one who didn't realise them two nitties were feds.
I didn't realise. I'm not gonna lie.
The
I
last
didn't
episode,
realise-
I was shocked.
I
was
didn't realize until I saw the end of it. I was like, what the?
I was like, what?
I was spun as well. Don't worry, I didn't realize as well.
Okay.
But now it makes sense though when you
Yeah.
look back how they were acting and the certain things they were doing. Because when I watched a preview of them afterwards on another show, they were talking about it. They said that even though they were nitties, they always asked for drugs, but they never took it.
That's the thing. You never see them.
You never see them take it because they would always ask for something. And I was like, oh, I've done you a favor. Can I get so and so? But they'd never actually take it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That never registered in my head though. But Top Boy's sick. There's meant to be another series of Top Boy.
Yeah.
Meant to be series 3, but I don't know how they can take it to the next level.
Oh, they killed off the Irish woman, man.
Did she die?
No, well, they didn't kill her off.
Nah,
no.
she didn't die in it, but
She's partners with now Duche.
yeah, the shame. My God, that's from the second season. That used to be sick, man.
I should have kept Moldy in it, man.
Innit? They killed him off way too soon. Man like
Oh,
Moldy.
yeah.
He was meant to be like a bad boy villain. I don't know why he got murked off it so soon. He's meant to be like, well, what was it? Daily offender. Crazy extender.
Did he die?
Yeah, they make man off. Did you not watch it?
I don't watch it.
Ras. Did you not watch any of it?
Don't watch TV. I just don't watch TV
Second
like
Girls
that,
on
man.
Netflix.
I don't. I watched I'll tell you what bangs. The Stranger.
I've got
I haven't
told to
seen
watch
it.
that.
I've been
Movie.
told to watch it,
Boy,
but what is it about though?
my head is spinning. It's about like
You said my head is spinning.
like The Stranger. Have you seen The Stranger?
No.
Bro, it's actually a good
need to
series
watch. Need to watch.
from Netflix.
But what is it about though?
It's about like so these two women, and they have like a blackmail company, and they go around like saying like people should know the truth about their spouses, so either a husband or wife who's cheated or committed some sort of crime, and then they just go about like this, but then they start targeting like these people in Manchester area, and then it turns out like someone
UK
kills,
based.
it's UK based.
Sick.
Oh, mad.
Someone actually dies and so on, and it's like it's all connected, and like someone's mum died and someone's dad died, and affairs are happening.
So is it based in Manchester?
It's based in Edgeley. It's
Okay,
just
just
outside.
So people are like, Connor.
From Stockport.
No, they don't sound like that. They sound posh.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's a rich area.
Oh.
But yeah,
Little disclaimer: don't watch the last episode of Power.
I don't even
I
watch
want to know
Power
what
either.
happened. Apparently, Tasha goes to prison.
Just watch it.
That's
If
it?
you just watch it. If you want
But
to watch
apparently,
it.
it's not done.
They milked the last 5 episodes of it. The last 5 extra episodes.
I didn't watch any of it, but I just saw bare people complaining on Twitter saying that Power is dead.
Can I just say
The
something
ending
as
of it.
well? Yeah, like when people are like, Ghost cheated on blah blah with Angela, blah blah. Angela was actually down for him. Tasha just wants him to be a drug dealer.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I thought all this ghost dying stuff was a scam. Like
It's conspiracy.
So what is there
Nah,
not going
for
to
real.
be? Is there not going to be another episode?
Power Book
I mean,
2.
Power
another-
Book 2, innit?
Power Book 2.
Power Book 2. Is
Yeah.
that what it's going to be?
That's
the
what
next?
it's called. And then the next one, it's Power Book 2, Ghost. Power Book 3, I think it's
Or what's a Power Book 2 is going to be about how he becomes Ghost?
nah. It's about like what happens next. It's mad because there's all different. So Power Book, it's called Ghost, but I don't know why it's called Ghost. Power Book 2 is called Ghost. Power Book 3 is called Power Book 3 is either
It's Tommy, innit?
No, Tommy's the last one. So I think there's 4 or 5. Power Book 2 is can't remember now. But then Power Book 3 is about Tate.
Richard Tate.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Power Book 4 is Tommy.
I don't know how they can do a full season on Tate though.
I don't know.
I understand Power Book 2 Ghost, Tariq becoming maybe the next Ghost.
I'll check
do you know what I
it
mean? But
now, man. It was a bit.
all I'm gonna say is though, yeah, some of the sex scenes in Power when I watched them,
Yo, they were so A1.
like
They were actually A1, especially the ones with the beginning series, the starting off series,
Yeah.
when tits just used to. And it's yo.
fall out your mouth.
No, bro.
If you watch Tate, if you watch episode 14, then before
Yeah.
the last one, Tate, actually, yeah,
Who
Tate,
does he fuck?
like his PA or something like that.
Yeah.
But he's banged it before. But the
The
first
black
time,
woman in it.
yeah, with the
Yo,
curly
she's
hair, yeah.
buff.
No,
Yeah.
not the one you're thinking of. A different one.
So yeah, Power Book 2 is Ghost. Power Book 3 is Raising Canaan. So I don't know if they're going into the past. I'm confused. Power Book 4, Influence. And Power Book 5, Force. It's broken down. So Power Book 2, Ghost, is focused on Tariq in college. Power Book 3 is Raising Canaan, Canaan's childhood. Power Book 4 is Influence, focused on the future Governor Tate, which I was right. Power Book 3, Forces, focused on Tommy in LA. So does Tommy move?
Tommy moves, yeah.
Does he actually move?
Yeah.
In what episode?
Episode 13.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He moves to LA?
Yeah.
So whatever happened to him, man, with...
I just watched the... Some people haven't watched it still, have they?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We have to talk about this off pod.
Man's-
I can't believe man moved.
Man's hella spoilers
Yeah,
today.
I need to tell you after the pod.
Because
Like,
Lakeisha dies, innit?
after the pod.
Disclaimer, just in case anyone hasn't watched it.
Yo,
I
next-
don't watch
next-
Power
next-
anyway,
next
so I'm
topic,
not
man.
really that fussed, to be honest.
Tariq's a waste man, though.
Is Tariq the one, the kid that
His
is
son. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
actually a muppet.
saying that? Do you know what though? Funny that you should say that. That shows that he's a sick actor.
What do you mean, to be hated by so many people?
Yeah, because like that's not his actual persona and his character.
I don't give a fuck.
Because
Lucubrious.
obviously he must be good at what he's doing.
my
no,
my
man.
only gripe is that the right word?
You're only
That's the
great.
right.
Gripe.
What wine are you making?
You used that right.
Are you right?
Well, I know what this guy.
That was actually quite good.
Rioja, Merlot.
Is
What kind of what?
what?
What kind of grapes are you using?
Straight from the vineyards. Vineyards.
Rioja. Merlot.
So if you watch, I think it's either season 2 to season 3. Obviously, when they bring Angela into the family or whatever, he goes from being a kid that doesn't know shit, doesn't know anything, to next, like, standing up to his dad. Like, where's the transaction? Where's the transition?
Oh man, I'm so confused. I just don't know how people are just getting bodied like left, right, and center.
You said you could body.
I could body
32 or 36 man on his own.
I could body 36. 36
Not after a
man.
pizza, man.
I can't put my leg.
Actually, some serious
The
carbs.
gluten's got to, man.
actually really got
Man needs to go on the gluten-free diet.
Yeah.
Oh, you got crop?
I don't know.
It's the gluten, man. It's the gluten.
Natural. I'm gonna lie, my stomach is finished as well,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie, innit? Maybe I'm not used to gluten like this, innit? Because yo,
Wait, your eyes are
actually
closed.
serious. It's actually a problem.
When Josh is sleeping here now.
Oh man, like my whole body's shutting down. That's the thing.
Oh, man. Just Trey, you alright, man?
I don't know, man. Trey's kind of like button off. But what's the next thing that we was talking about?
What's it? Oh, there was a thing in the papers that I saw about basically it's a little bit of a serious issue because like there's these kids that got sent home
From school?
yeah, because they had afros basically.
Can I say something? The school that I used to go to, I'm not gonna name the school, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a haircut and then she said my haircut's too short. I need to have I was like, no, I'm being serious.
Too short.
Too short,
Is it
yeah.
primary or secondary?
No, secondary school.
Okay, she said your haircut's too short.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
I kept it short. Like, if my hair's long, I'm gonna get a cut in it. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you weren't allowed to have like. They had some mad rules
No
in my year 7.
patterns,
No
no-
lines in your hair, no
Yeah.
patterns, no earrings.
Yeah.
Your tie needs to be a certain length.
Yeah. But yeah, I used to have something similar, but I remember there was an incident at my school. So obviously I'm not gonna name names, but the guy was white and he had long hair, like Sergio Ramos, like long hair, like you know, like
Pidgeot.
Liam Hemsworth or what's his name? Chris Hemsworth.
Chris
Thor.
Hemmingsworth.
Yeah, Thor. That kind of length of hair. And like the next day, well, he had long hair for quite a while and he came in with braids. I think he had cornrows.
That David Beckham thing.
Yeah, like David Beckham, but it was just like 2. You know, when you can get 2 and then the rest of your hair is
Yeah.
flowing. And basically, the school told him you can't have braids. And then it was like I came in with braids like a few like weeks after when I used to have an afro.
Yeah.
And like people were like, why is he allowed to? Obviously, natural Afro-Caribbean hair is thick and kinky and stuff, but I was allowed it and he wasn't. I never said anything at the time.
Did he say racism? Did he? Or?
Well, no, he never said anything. But I was like, that's interesting. Normally, it's the other way
It's
as
because
well.
it's part of your culture, though, isn't it?
It is. But in this instance of this,
It's like if he came with Rasta. If he came with Rasta, it would have been like, what you doing there, brother? Right.
Please sit down. What are you doing there, brother?
It's like, it's tricky, innit? Like, they accepted you because that is actually part of your culture, but at the same time, it's like, imagine now you came with like
More like
a proper like straightened hair.
I don't know whether they could say anything.
Nah, I feel
about
like they
straighten
could
hair.
say something
But
to you.
I remember there was a rule though. They also said that like what Trey said, you couldn't have my hair too short. Like they wouldn't have anyone who have a one. They wouldn't have like because I think they had in their head. If you have your hair in a certain way, it's like a political symbol. So you know, like punks used to have like a mohawk, a mad mohawk, or like no hair at all. They were like, you don't want any of that. You're not going in the army. You don't know mad buzz cuts and stuff like that. But obviously, in this instance, I can't find the article. But like these kids had the afro, and there was another one that was a few months ago that I saw. It wasn't even a few months ago. Maybe it was like just before Christmas. They were showing like this kid. He's mixed race. But obviously he looks more black than he looks white, and he's got long hair, like long down to his back, like big, thick,
Rapunzel.
long hair, like Rapunzel. Nah, really though. His mum's white.
Okay.
But like, they had a rule because he was going from year 6 to year 7. The school had a rule like, you can't have you. They basically told him his hair's too long, and then the mum was like, well, no, like what you're trying to say is that because my kid is a black child, like you're policing his hair, like that's his natural hair length. What's the difference if it was a white student with long hair?
What happens if you had it tied up though?
That's the thing. Like, because the quotes that they had were a bit mad. They were like, "Oh no," then they got the principal on the. Why am I saying principal? Head teacher on the. There's a principal. The head teacher on the phone, and the head teacher was like, "No, we've just got rules. We've always had these rules in place." But basically, the rules that he outlined were basically it was almost excluding anyone. Because the reporter said it on the news to the head teacher as well. It was like, basically, you do realize your rules actually exclude anyone who has Afro or Caribbean kind of hair. And he was like, no, that's not what it is. It's just the rules. We follow them. And it's like, the reporter was trying to...
They make the rules though themselves, don't they?
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, but we didn't make it. It's just, we've always followed these rules. And he's like, well, the world's changed, times changed. So basically, the rule was more or less trying to say, like, it was almost saying, like, if you got Afro Caribbean hair, like, you either need to have a cut
or go to a different school.
Exactly, basically. So the mum was like, I'm not, he's grown his hair for like 10 years. Like, I'm not cutting his hair just to come to here. And she was like, basically saying it's systemic racism and stuff like that. And I've seen it in other cases. Like, I remember there was a...
It's rules. Sometimes I feel like not everything's racism. Sometimes it's just rules, isn't it?
No, but in this, I'll find the actual article and the video so we can play on the visuals. But like, what was being said was very, very blatant to like...
Wait, is this the little kid with his hair's massive?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen.
What the head teacher was actually saying, like the rules that they had were like really like... They were quite... What's the word I'm trying to look for? They were
there?
Not out there, but they were exclusive. Just basically, it was literally almost saying, yeah, if you got Afro hair, don't come to the school. And he was trying to
dress
defend.
code.
Was he going to secondary school?
Yeah, he was going from primary to secondary.
It's always secondary schools that do this shit, man.
I feel like back in the day with schools, they used to have this kind of like, it's kind of like a prison mentality. Someone told me about this. They were like, when you go to school, think about it. When you need to go to the toilet, you got to ask to go to the toilet. The school tells you when to eat, when not to eat, when to go outside, when not to go outside, what time you need to be there, what time you can leave, when to speak.
Harsh.
That's why when
school is basically a template of what working life is.
Nah, it is.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah,
no, but that's actually what it is, because I remember Akala was saying that like how schools were originally made were to almost replicate like how factories would be. So like that kind of factory working life. But he's saying like they need to evolve because you got so many people in this day and age who don't even like go through that kind of education no more. People are creatives. People create their own business. People just do sports or whatever, and like it's backwards and it needs to be changed.
Yeah, that's why when they go to uni, girls go wild in the water.
I don't know, man. I just don't know. It's still this rules in place to be like, you need to do this, and that to be how working life is. It's overrated, man.
Go against the grain, against the
Actually,
mold.
so overrated.
Anyway, I think we've done the majority.
bit, man.
I created a little this or that. while
Yeah, it's back.
we were chatting. The streets have been waiting. We answered, so we'll go.
Banana.
Did you see the first one?
Did I? Did I?
Yeah, one of them was actually that. But no, that's fine.
I'll tell you why I said that in a minute.
Oh, so okay. Are you ready, Josh?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Domino's or Pizza Hut?
Is it two for Tuesdays or is it?
It's whatever you want it to be.
Right now, Domino's is acting like
Pizza Hut's nicer, though.
acting like nightness. Don't know, I haven't had a Pizza Hut in time.
Pizza Hut.
I
one in
I
town.
banged that. Wait,
It used to be
been
the
like
lunchtime deal.
7 years now.
The lunchtime deal.
Yeah.
We used to
Where
get
lunchtime-
£10.
Yeah.
No, it's a £5 thing.
Is it?
£5
Yeah, it's
what?
£5 for Pizza Hut. Sometimes we go on
Is
our
it?
break. Yeah. It's
So
£5,
they used to
isn't it?
do something
Yeah,
where.
it's £5. You can pay £5.
We can get all like
unlimited pizza.
Yeah, that's the
Is
one.
it £5, bro?
Yeah.
Yo, we'll go next time. We're
Yeah.
gonna work.
I swear it was
That's
10.
the one I need.
Yeah, that's the one. You can get
Yeah.
salad or pasta as well.
Yeah.
But it has to be
And-
the
and-
ones what's already been cooked there, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, they never used to have ham and pineapple every time I used to go.
That's
It's
dead,
dead.
man.
It's actually dead.
ham-
It's always dead. That's why I kind of stopped going to Pizza Hut. But yeah.
Yeah, £5, and you obviously pay for your drinks in
Didn't
it.
you know that?
Let's go.
Oh,
And
mad.
the salad bar's free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get as much salad as well.
Yo,
yeah.
the best one I ever had was in where was it now? Where was it? No, it was in a different country, but the pizza was actually wham. The bread was.
Was this in
We had one in
Iron
Napa.
Apple?
Yeah. The bread was different.
Yo,
It
the
actually slapped.
KFC tasted
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the Pizza Hut in Ibiza was wham too. Like,
Yeah.
wait, fam, it was
Lovely.
actually
Like
tasty.
the Mackies in Hong Kong was banging.
Yo, that Mackie is
Hey, the
delicious.
Mackies in Italy though, the chicken nuggets were dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the batter or something was not
Okay,
right.
the next one. Charizard or Dragonite?
Charizard.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad boy. That's like, yeah.
Dragonite, man. Dragonite would beat Charizard.
No, Charizard.
Charizard.
Charizard's
Charizard
one of the
X.
most
Nah, man.
hyped
Dragonite with a
Pokemon.
hyper beam, man.
Nah.
Charizard with flamethrower.
Grips and batty with them claws.
Cha-
I'm tired, man.
Guy, man.
tired,
Jeez. We nearly made it to the end of the pod. Don't mind mentioning cheeks, but oh well.
I didn't say.
I know it's the same thing, bro. Same thing. Anyway, orange or banana?
Oh, banana.
I don't know, you know.
It's a
feel-
difficult one, actually.
I got banana
'cause
on my back.
I always have
Yeah.
a banana sometimes if I'm really like low on energy.
Like now.
But yeah,
I got one to
but
show.
then,
I've got a banana in my bag, actually, as well.
this is not energy. This is ISIS. Like, this is
ISIS?
Yeah,
ISIS, not ISIS.
this is serious.
I said ISIS, you know.
Because my legs are even cramping up. It's a bit mad.
Oh, I said ISIS.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know for this one.
Gold or silver?
Gold.
Gold.
Ashanti or J-Lo?
Ashanti. Because Ashanti were J-Lo songs.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ashanti, man.
What, all of them?
Most of them.
Mad thing.
That's why they say like
J-Lo
J-Lo's
looks
a copy.
J-Lo looked good though as well.
She
But
does.
Ashanti's power.
Both in our power.
I've just said that.
Nah, Ashanti's like
He said
like,
Ashanti's
said-
power.
Oh,
Just
Ashanti.
ready to
Oh,
fight
I'm
you.
not, I'm not having another repeat of
True.
I'm not even going to mention
What
that
happened?
episode.
Oh, I don't know. 100 million in a bank or 50 million shares in McDonald's?
50 million
Shares
in
of
McDonald's.
Mackies.
I might take 100 million in the bank. You know.
Actually, I might actually take 100 million. 'cause
That's
I
just
don't
straight
really
up.
Yeah, but I can cash out anytime, innit?
I know, but straight up. Your shares will probably grow than that, but anyway.
I don't know, you know. I feel like Mackie's on the kind of decline.
It's massive, though. It's
It's
in almost
massive,
every continent in the world and almost every
nearly.
country.
But
It's in
then
every continent, isn't it?
I don't really see Mackie's popping up as much as they used to. I used to see Mackie's getting built everywhere.
I don't think they get fresh ones built, but there's just
No,
established.
think about it, yeah.
They need a rebuild though.
They do need,
Yeah.
they need some
Because when
rebuild.
they done the one in Kensington, yeah, that was the first new style that I'd seen. And I was like, yo, this is looking sick.
Yeah.
You need to change it up now,
And
man.
Egbert Road was one of the new style ones as well.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, Mackie's, because they used to be like, nah, the Mackie's are not as prominent as they
They
used
don't
to
even
be.
do toys no more.
Toys. What do you mean?
No, I don't. No, I mean, Happy Meals. I don't like
They
toys.
do, don't they?
No.
Yeah, they do.
They give little books, man.
Books?
Yeah, they have like 2 pages in. Just hello
No,
at
you
the
said
end.
it like you go for toys, Trey.
I used to, man.
Oh, fairs. All right.
What else is quite big? To be honest, they open more KFCs than anything else right now. But they open up small, convenient KFCs.
Like convenience stores.
Yeah, like
Oh,
these
is it?
little KFCs.
That run out of chicken.
But
what?
it's a good move though, because there's one on Oxford Road and then there's one on Deansgate now. But what I mean, the one on Oxford Road is always packed. Like if I'm walking past work or going past it, fam.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
No,
it is packed.
Yeah.
So I want to know how much chicken these one are going through. Like, yo.
Don't know. 50 cents or Ja Rule?
50 cents.
Yeah, I might have to agree. 50 cents a massive trouble.
Got to do, baby.
What's love? Microphone champion or keyboard warrior?
Microphone champion.
Yeah, man, like big scare. Megan Fox or Jessica Alba?
Jessica Alba. Megan Fox are overrated, you know.
Megan Fox.
Back in the day, man.
You know, it was a bit mad. The hype was too. It was too much.
I was on that. I was on the bandwagon for time.
Too
After
much.
Transformers, she went a
Yeah,
little
that's what I'm
bit
saying.
weird.
Because she
Yeah.
came from what show did she come from?
She was on 2.5 Men.
No, she was on something before 2.5 Men.
She was on 2.5 Men when she was young, though.
No, she was only on it for one episode.
Yeah, only one episode.
She was on this TV show called Hope and Grace. That was it.
Not too sure.
Hope and Grace is where she started. And then the hype. What I mean, this world overhypes people, yeah, for no reason. She got overhyped for no
she
reason.
did. She's not that paying no more.
She's just a normal girl. She had sex appeal. That
yeah,
was
she
it.
did. Okay, run or jump?
I'll run.
I'm gonna go run.
Megan Fox.
What do you mean? Like, what, as like superpower or something? Or
Yeah, if you want to take it in that way, yeah.
run then? Flash.
And the last one, Tokyo or Argentina.
Tokyo.
I'm going.
Shit, shouldn't have said it like that.
Don't worry, man. You're not getting cancelled. Don't worry. Oh yeah, you're not getting cancelled. Shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going Tokyo.
Yeah, Tokyo. Because Argentina, man, I swear they're the only South American country
Fam.
with no black people. They killed them all off.
Megan
We'll come
Fox
back to
got overhyped, man.
She was sexy back in the day.
You know
man.
who's actually sexy?
Who?
That thing who replaced Megan Fox from Transformers.
She's got a free double barrel in my name. The blonde one.
Huntington Rosie.
Yeah, Rosie Whitney Huntington.
Bad.
You think?
Her face slaps different. Bro,
She's alright.
her lips, yeah, boy. She's actually, yo.
Just remember this.
You know when if the set people, yeah, when people like, because you know, I'm not gonna say this now. When you wanna be like, what's the default for a British? If you go to a different country and you're like, I want to find a good-looking African girl, I want to find a good-looking English girl. If they said, what's your definition of a good-looking British girl? I'll tell her to step up to the plate.
Is she British though?
Yeah, I swear she's British.
Who are we talking about?
Rosie Huntington
Huntington
Whitley. Whitley.
Show me later, man.
Oh, she's actually a baddest.
She's nice, but I think Josh is going overboard.
Her and Natalie Portman. She's British.
Natalie Portman.
She's British, innit?
Yeah, but are you trying to say she's paying?
Yo, she's British.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Yo, thanks guys. That's been the Front Left podcast.
She's from Plymouth.
Front Left of all conversations. My name's Tezza and I'm being joined with
Josh. Josh LTS.
Mr. Fuck It Up, Trezor Woes.
That's it. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Now, Natalie Portman.